In my restless dreams, I see the channel, the Varjax duo. You promised you'd upload another video someday, but you never did. Like seriously, Nick, can you learn to admit, you fucking piece of shit? I hate you. I actually hate you. And now you realize you kind of miss making videos. You crawl back to off. Oh yeah, classic Nick moment right there. Classic every single time. And while we're on the topic, by the way, you owe me 8 videos and a friend's intro, piece of shit. You ass. You've been letting our channel grow up while I do all the work. You can never commit. I swear to God, it's been a year. You can grow some testicles, you little piece of shit.
I got a message not too long ago. It was from my friend, Arthur. He told me how much he loved me and needed me for the channel to survive. So here I am. So why am I leaning on this railing looking all edgy? I don't know. Thought it would look cool. Does it? That doesn't matter. Welcome back to the Varjax duo. I'm Nick. You might not know me, and that's okay. I mean, if you've been keeping up with the little channel lore, you would know it's been like a year since I uploaded. So, hello friends. I'm back. I've been having fun. Hope you have too. I've been gone for a whole fucking year and I've learnt nothing. The channel was our child, and I was the terrible father who left to get milk. Consider this video the milk. Or the child support, I don't know. Did you like the Silent Hill 2 intro there? I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny. Well, it's relevant, because I'm going to go into some deep shit about one of the greatest games of all time, and one of my favourite games of all time, Silent Hill 2. Some games entertain, some challenge, a rare few stay, not in our consoles or our save files, but in our minds, in the quiet, haunted corners of our thoughts. Silent Hill 2, released in 2001 by Konami and developed by Team Silent, is one such game. It isn't perfect because of flawless mechanics or cutting-edge visuals, but because it hurts in the most human way. It reaches beyond the screen, places a hand on your shoulder and whispers a story of guilt, grief, and love. The kind of love that suffocates, that drowns, that dies. This is not just a YouTube video. This is a eulogy for the man who went to find his wife, for the players who found something broken in themselves along the way. At the heart of Silent Hill 2 is James Sunderland, a man who receives a letter from his deceased wife, Mary, telling him to meet her in their special place, in the fog-laden town of Silent Hill. From the very beginning, the game gives us so much more than just a horror story. It gives us a mystery lined with pain. James is not a hero. He is not a savior. He is a man haunted not by monsters, but by what he has done. As players progress, they learn that Mary died of a chronic illness, and James, crushed by the burden of caregiving, exhausted by her suffering, killed her. Whether it was an act of mercy, cowardice, or despair is left intentionally vague. The truth is subjective, messy, human. It's here that Silent Hill 2 becomes more than just a game. It becomes a mirror. It didn't ask, what did James do? It asks, what would you have done? Silent Hill is not just a place. It's a state of mind. Fog hangs heavy, obscuring everything more than 10 feet in front of you. The town itself feels empty, but not abandoned. It feels watched. The silence is not quiet. It's loud, humming with the threat of something just beyond perception. Akira Yamaoka's score bleeds through the air, like a sigh from the void, aching piano melodies, industrial grinding, and the wail of distant something. The world design mirrors the player's emotional descent. Buildings are claustrophobic, doors are locked, hallways loop. It's disorienting, isolating, just like grief. There is no map for loss. There is no way to fight guilt. James doesn't become stronger. He becomes more exposed, more raw. The further he goes, the more he must admit to himself. Every enemy in Silent Hill 2 is a metaphor for James's internal torment. The iconic Pyramid Head is not a boss, he is a punisher. He represents James's self-loathing, his desire for punishment. When Pyramid Head executes the first 2 mannequins, abstract female forms, it isn't just shocking, it's sickening, because it represents James's distorted, repressed, sexual guilt over Mary's decline. Other enemies, like the lying figures wrapped in straitjacket-like skin, reflect the suffocating feelings of James's experiences. Rage he can't express, truth he cannot speak. These monsters don't just attack, they accuse. James is not alone in Silent Hill, but he is never truly with others. Each character he meets, Angela, Eddie, Laura, represents a fractured reflection of trauma. Angela is running from abuse. Her story is filled with such unbearable sorrow that by the time she says,
"For me, it's always like this,"
as all the walls burn around her, it breaks you. It's one of the most quietly devastating moments in video game history. You realize this town isn't punishing her. It is her. Eddie, on the other hand, represents how denial and victimhood can curdle into violence. His descent is tragic, not because he's misunderstood, but because he cannot understand himself. Even Laura, innocent, untouched by the fog, reminds us what James has lost. She knew Mary when she was still herself. She reminds James, and us, that grief can distort memory, make monsters of men. The boss encounters in Silent Hill 2 are not mere obstacles. They are visceral confrontations with James's psyche, each battle a manifestation of his unresolved guilt and trauma. Pyramid Head, the most iconic of the game's antagonists. Pyramid Head is a towering figure with a triangular helmet and massive blade. He represents James's desire for punishment and his subconscious guilt over Mary's death. Throughout the game, Pyramid Head appears in scenes of violence, such as executing the mannequins, symbolizing James's internalized self-loathing and his need to atone for his perceived sins. The final encounter with Pyramid Head is a moment of reckoning, where James must confront the embodiment of his guilt head-on.
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
In the game's climax, James faces a grotesque version of Mary, suspended in a metal frame with tentacles instead of limbs. This monstrous form symbolizes Mary's suffering, and James's role in her death. The battle is not just a physical confrontation, but an emotional one, forcing James to confront the consequences of his actions and the pain he's caused. Silent Hill 2 draws heavily from psychological theories to craft its narrative and characters. Freudian concepts such as repression and projection are evident in James's journey. He represses the memory of Mary's illness and death, creating a false narrative that he is searching for her in Silent Hill. The monsters he encounters are projections of his suppressed guilt and desires, externalizing his eternal struggles. Jungian philosophy also plays a significant role, with characters like Maria representing James's anima, the feminine aspect of his psyche. The interactions with Maria force James to confront his feelings of guilt, desire, and loss, pushing him towards self-awareness and healing. Silent Hill 2 is perfect not because it's fun, not because it's polished, but because it dares to be about something truly human. The kind of horror we all carry with us, the memories we regret, the things we cannot take back, the people we lose, not just to death, but to time and change. This game isn't scary because of its monsters. It's scary because it asks the most dangerous question of all. What if you were the monster all along? Silent Hill 2 isn't a game. It's a confession. And it never stops echoing. In my restless dreams, I see that town.
Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone